He must have hit the back stanchion.
What are you doing on our boat?
We got a soupy day, don't we? It's gonna be foggy, it's gonna be dreary, it's gonna be whatever. We're gonna put our nose out there and just kind of see what it looks like out there. We're on our way to Beaver Island. That's our plan anyway. It's literally gonna be as it goes, because right now, you know, with this, I don't love fog, I don't love the rain, but we're gonna go out there and just see how it feels, and if it's not good, we're coming back.
Well, we just left Jackson Harbor. We spent the night there, and we've been kind of debating this morning to go if we're gonna go or not. It's super overcast, and I think it's about a half-mile visibility right now. So we are gonna peek our heads out, and it doesn't look bad. Hopefully we'll get some internet and we'll be able to figure out exactly what's going on. But we listened to the news radio, and it said like 10 to 14 4-foot waves. That was the northern buoy in Lake Michigan. So that's the one that we will be passing. So that sounds okay. Yesterday we did a lot more than that. So hopefully we're gonna be able to head all the way there. We're gonna stick really close with our sister boat because we don't want to lose each other in the fog, because we're a little nervous still. So I think once we get like our sea legs and things are good, we'll be fine. But yeah, so far we're super excited, and so far everything's good.
Yep, it's gonna be a good day.
Found out where the heron hit. Up there, I don't know if you can see his feathers.
Just whacked it up there and landed here.
Can't believe we're actually going. I mean, we might leave, potentially we could leave and come back here because we don't really know what's going on because we don't have any internet. But we're just so excited. This is the furthest we've ever gone, so it should be definitely an experience, especially since, I don't know, what would you say this visibility is?
Oh, we got a half-mile visibility out here right now.
Yeah, this is Rock Island, and we just left Jackson Harbor.
The internet in Jackson Harbor was spotty at best, so we didn't have a great weather forecast. Wasn't real keen into going into Lake Michigan with all this fog. We were definitely hoping it was going to lift soon.
So we decided we want to stay very close together today until the fog rises, so no hide and seeking.
Obviously, we can never predict the weather far out. We try to make plans, and we try to do the best we can to follow through with those plans. So we got about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from Rock Island, and stopped. The last weather forecast we got, it looked like it was just not going to be a great day later on, and really howling, really blowing hard out there with Beaver Island. And the waves were actually coming from our beam, and they're rolling out here pretty hard. So we made a call just now to each other, and we're gonna abandon going to Beaver Island, and we're heading back to Washington Island right now for the night. We'll take a look at the rest of the week and see if there's another opportunity to get across. But every day now is gonna get a little slimmer and slimmer of actually getting there, so we're doing our best.
Mark's very disappointed. He's sad. We all are. But I think it's the best. Our boat is just getting really pushed around, and I can't even imagine what it would be like if the waves were double what they are right now. So we We all think it's the right call.
Yeah, definitely the right call.
We sailed past the boathouse on Rock Island on the way back to Jackson Harbor. And it was great because Pam was able to get us our old slips back. Once we got there, we had a picnic, cruiser style.
My favorite cruising appetizer thingamajig.
You got there, Mike. 4 roses snack.
A snack.
You're just gonna have one of those?
Well, it said party tray.
It's a birdie.
It turned out to be a beautiful day. We hopped on our bikes, went to town, got some supplies, maybe had a drink or two at the Bitters Bar.
Good morning. It's a gorgeous day today. We finally have a great weather opportunity to get out of here. We're not going to be doing any sailing today, I don't think. Winds are going to be pretty much maybe 5 knots. So here's our opportunity now to get to Beaver Island.
One thing to note when you're coming into Jackson Harbor is you have to pay close attention to the markers. It can get real shallow in a hurry. But boy, what a difference a couple days make. The difference between that foggy, rainy day to what we have right now, just beautiful.
Well, one thing we do as sailors is we learn to pivot. And what that meaning is we checked with Beaver Island, and unfortunately there is no slips available for the duration of our stay that we need to stay there. So we obviously cannot go to Beaver Island on this week. So we are completely bummed. However, like we do, we pivot, and now we're heading over to Escanaba. So we still got a week of sailing ahead of us, and it's been a gorgeous day here today. The winds are kind of light right now. They're picking up a little bit, so we got the Genoa out, and we're cruising here at about 3 knots, and we got about 2 hours before we get to Escanaba.
Motoring along, we happened to look down and notice the engine was running hot, and it wasn't coming down. So shut the engine off, went down below, pulled a sea strainer. Sure enough, found a salad.
Throw it, don't throw it.
I'm not gonna throw it.
Got it. That might be something, Mike.
And if, yeah, that's thinner. I got another one like it that's a couple more, but they're thicker.
The sea strainer down there, so it's working its way loose. So I'm gonna run that tube that Mike just gave us down in there now and see. You want to dump that out?
Yep.
Didn't see much in there this time. Just gonna dump it overboard and see what's inside the hole where it attaches.
The weeds were actually jammed in the inlet tube coming into the sea strainer. So we were trying to figure out how we're going to get that out. Lori actually came up with a solution with a spray bottle hose from inside the spray bottle. We could fit that down in there and push the weeds back out into the water. So cleaned it all out. It took 2 attempts, and now she was running cool. We really enjoyed our stay at Escanaba. We pulled in tight to the dock, and next thing you know, we had a friend come over and we talked for a while. We ended up going to town, getting some dinner at Moe's, got our laundry done. Just a nice stop.
7 little crackers. That's it. Good to see you again.
en route to Cedar River. We left Escanaba this morning. Currently motoring. The wind is on our nose pretty much, but we're kind of heading out into the bay a ways out so that we can turn back into shore and set sails for a while. But we've been watching this ship coming in for a while. Laura, I was down making breakfast. I came up and Lori says, look at that. And I'm sure it's a cargo ship of some sort, but it sure looks like a cruise ship. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I'll see if it shows up in the camera. Whatever it is, it's a big ship. So, beautiful day. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe 70 degrees. And I think high, well, it might not be 70. I think the high today is going to be like 73 or 75, somewhere in there. Pretty relaxing last few days. Not much really to report on. Escanaba was nice. Weathered out the wind and some rain there. And now we got a gorgeous day for traveling today. I think through the rest of the weekend, or the week and the weekend, it's going to be pretty nice. We'll have some wind. So, yeah, see how she goes. Actually, it is a cruise ship. It's the Pearl Mist cruise ship, and it's doing a 15-day cruise throughout the Great Lakes. And it's going to be up in Ontario, Canada, Niagara, and a couple other places. And they're going to be going into Escanaba today at 11 o'clock, and apparently there's going to be the local band is going to be playing patriotic music and welcoming the cruisers. And they're going to stay all day, and they're departing at 7 p.m. tonight. So amazing what the internet will show us if we dig a little deeper. But yeah, that's actually a cruise ship here on the Great Lakes. Gotta love that, and we got to see it.
As much as I can.
Think about the blocks.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
We'll tack back and forth a little while.
Yeah.
See what happens.
I think Mike's gonna want to just get there, but
Okay.
we're on a sailing trip, so we might as well sail.
Other speed?
5 knots. 4.5 now.
Oh, I see a sail cover getting, or sail getting position.
Next time, we're in Cedar River, and then we finish up our trip.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. It really does help us out. And thank you to everybody who's been sharing, commenting, and watching this season. 26 feet of water. Yep. Can we put squeaky on?
Autopilot. Try it.
Hope to see you out there.
Try it.
Hello! We're trying out some features on our GoPro that we never used before. While I sit here and drink my coffee with my foot up because I slipped the other day and I must have pulled something and my toes are all bruised and my foot's all swollen.
GoPro zoom in.
Are those commands that they say?
I'm just making stuff up.
Oh.